Schroeder. I'm the founder of the Ascended Master Teaching Foundation, which has a central office in Mount Shasta. Welcome to the lecture series, The Ascended Masters Answer the Fundamental Questions of Life. This lesson is entitled Lesson 7, The Spiritual Laws that Govern Our Planet. The lesson consists of 3 parts. During this lesson we shall discuss the following subjects: the law of harmony, the occult law, the law of karma, the karma of admission, and the karmic board. We also shall be discussing the law of re-embodiment, there is no death, judgment and training for re-embodiment, request for embodiment, and the law of forgiveness. So let us start with an introduction. Everyone seeking embodiment on the planet and mastery over energy on a lower vibration is subject to certain cosmic laws. They apply to ascended masters as well. Having said this, it follows that in order to reach the ascension, which is the goal of our life, we must make ourselves familiar with these divine laws, and above all, we must apply them in our daily lives. The cosmic laws we will be discussing in this lesson are called the law of harmony, the occult law, the law of karma, the law of re-embodiment, and the law of forgiveness. So let us start with the law of harmony. The law of harmony is one of the fundamental laws of life upon which all else rests. God, the giver of all life energy, requires that every electron of such life energy loaned to man will be qualified in a harmonious manner. In earlier times, when all such life energy was qualified in the amount of 100%, the individual was eligible for the ascension. Today, mankind needs to be harmoniously qualified only 51% of all energy loaned to him during his many embodiments. Many individuals think that for energy to be harmonious, it must be all spent in devotion, prayer, ceremonial service, and solemn invocations directly concerned with spiritual aspiration. However, the truth is that all constructive and harmonious energy is a natural expression of the God life. This includes the loving service of a friend to friend, or the constructive creation of a bench, or a chair, or a garment. A woman may be scrubbing a floor on her hands and knees, immersed in suds and water, yet her energy may be very harmonious and peaceful in that activity, and there will rise to her causal body every electron released in such an act. A priest may stand on an altar in a state of rebellion, resentment, or despair, and not one electron will add an ounce of energy towards his freedom. Therefore, holding to the law of harmony, keep an aura of undisturbed and sustained peace, expressing self-control and not anger, is a prerequisite on the path to the ascension. Saint Francis of Assisi dedicated his life to humble service, walking the roads, serving the poor, feeding the hungry, and ministering to the ill. Saint Francis was a comforting presence, blessing life everywhere. He is an example of the law of harmony in action. The kingdom of heaven to which Jesus referred to might as well call the kingdom of harmony, for it expresses the God quality of undisturbed, sustained peace. It allows the immortal threefold flame of love, wisdom, and power to be the God authority to act for and through you. In such a manner was the beloved Jesus enabled to instantly still the waves of the sea. As you daily practice this surrender of the outer personality to the flame within, you will find that the kingdom which is within you will then be externalized through and around you. When we are in a crisis and our momentums of sustained peace are insufficient to hold a balance, we may call on any ascended being, such as beloved Jesus, Mary, or Katumi, to draw the harmony of the ascended master realm into our aura. Holding the attention long enough on a picture of a particular master and asking for the fully gathered momentum of love, peace, and harmony of that master, which is the nature of the master, will bring these God qualities into our experience. Harmony and action of divine love requires the continuous pouring forth of kindly feelings of goodwill towards each other. To be in a continuous state of harmony, we need to look to the God presence I am and to the ascended host of light for guidance, protection, happiness, and peace. Let each of us say and feel, God grant us peace, and let it begin with me. Now I'd like to explain the occult law to you. Cosmic law does not change in fundamental principle, but in its application and result to mankind. It was about 80,000 years ago, during the time of Atlantis, that the occult law was introduced. Occult means hidden or veiled, and from that time until 1930, an explanation of cosmic law could only be given in a veiled manner. Certain truths had to be veiled as legends, myths, allegories, and symbolism. In addition, information could be given only on a limited, gradual basis. In some cases, incorrect information was given out, purposely. It was up to the student to ponder and evaluate the knowledge given. Examples of literature coming under the occult law are Homer's Iliad, it contained the story of Troy, the Bible, the Vedas, Plato's dialogues given in Critias and Timaeus, and all published writings under Theosophy. The teachings of Moses, Jesus, Joseph Smith, Mary Baker Eddy, Helen Blavatsky, Alice Bailey, and Bert Spalding fall into this category. It was not until 1930 when the cosmic being Victory set aside the so-called occult law that the ascended host was able to give their dictations in plain, everyday English. To illustrate how things were veiled under the occult law, here are some quotations from the book The Mahatma Letters to A.P. Synod. On page 78, the Master Kutumi wrote to one of his disciples, I have been just permitted for the first time to give you the right figure. Also on page 78, the monad performs not only world rings or 7 major immortalizations, interpretations, zoonizations, incarnations, but an infinitude of sub-rings or subordinate worlds, all in a series of 7. Continue on page 79. I am more than willing to help out, but things have to be divulged gradually. Gradually was written in italics for emphasis. I am sorry to refuse you. I am not permitted to answer your question. From these examples, you can see how grateful we should be that the cosmic being Victory set aside the occult law in 1930. Now the ascended masters may give their instruction in everyday English. This concludes Lesson 7, Part 1. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we will meet soon again for Part 2 of the lesson. God bless you.